A notable event is happening on July 15th and 16th, 2024. It's a conjunction of Mars and Uranus, which occurs often, but this time it's also aligning with a notorious fixed star called Algol, known as the demon star or the star of tragedy. Algol is linked to bad luck and sad endings, and is associated with Medusa, from Greek mythology. The last time Mars conjunct Uranus conjunct Algol occurred was in 1942. Medusa, also known as Gorgo or the Gorgon, was one of 3 Gorgons. She is usually depicted with snakes for hair and a face so terrifying that anyone who looked at her turned to stone. Medusa's story is tragic. She was turned into a Gorgon, beheaded, and her head was used for its protective powers. Despite her misfortunes and transformations, Medusa retained her power and became stronger. Algol, associated with Medusa, can be seen not just as a star of tragedy, but also as a symbol of transformation, magic, protection, and power. With Mars and Uranus aligning with Algol, this powerful conjunction might bring disturbances. All zodiac signs will be affected differently, with those in their late 20s or born on the 9th, 18th, or 27th of any month feeling it the most. Young men might be more affected than women. Staying grounded and avoiding impulsive actions can help prevent negative outcomes. There's a higher risk of injuries and accidents, so extra caution is needed, especially for the rest of July. Each zodiac sign will experience this conjunction in a unique way. It's advised to check your rising sign and sidereal moon sign for a more accurate reading. The key to minimizing negative effects is to think carefully, act wisely, and manage anger. This period can provide clear insights and the courage to address problems, but rash actions could lead to unpleasant surprises and disturbances. Let's see how this conjunction will impact each zodiac sign. Aries. For Aries natives, the face, right eye, teeth, tongue, and nose are particularly sensitive during this period, so it's important to take extra care of these areas. It's advisable to postpone any treatments related to these body parts. There may be conflicts with immediate family members, especially over financial matters or security issues. Aries might realize that things are not fair, which could prompt them to fight for justice and fairness to clear the way for growth and prosperity. They are also likely to make bold decisions regarding financial or family matters. Some old repetitive patterns may come to an end, allowing for new opportunities. Aries natives are very likely to follow their own will during this time, rather than considering others' opinions. This might lead them to confront hidden fears related to personal security within the family or regarding possessions, particularly valuables and material items. They may gain insights into what they truly desire in this area of life and how to achieve it. This is a potent time for Aries to face all sorts of fears related to personal and family security. They are likely to come up with creative solutions to problems in these areas. However, it's important to avoid acting on instinct and making impulsive decisions related to family and finances, as this could lead to significant and irreversible losses. Many Aries might feel a sense of insecurity about their self-worth or their relationships with immediate family members. This period can highlight weaknesses in their financial situation, showing areas that need attention. An event may occur that transforms the entire dynamic related to family and finances. Bitter truths may come to light, potentially causing heartbreak. Aries should believe in their personal power during this time. It's important to remember that harsh truths are better than comforting lies. Instead of acting rashly, they should take a methodical approach to achieve their dreams. Aries natives have the courage and determination to overcome challenges and succeed. Taurus. For Taurians, the entire body, especially the head, is sensitive during this time. Be extra cautious to avoid any injuries. Move carefully and take extra care of your physical health. Married Taurians should be patient with their spouses, as small arguments could easily turn into big battles. It's important to communicate calmly and avoid escalating conflicts. During this period, you might also discover hidden enemies or people who don't have your best interests at heart. Unmarried Taurians might feel bold enough to take steps towards getting married, but it's crucial not to make rash decisions. Take your time to consider all aspects of such a significant commitment. Traveling could be a transformative experience for you. It may bring creative solutions to your existing problems and help you gain new perspectives. Through travel, you might also find answers to unresolved mysteries or unanswered life questions. Trust your intuition and believe that all the answers you seek lie within you. Some Taurians might face fears about their physical body or their overall life. This period is a great opportunity to understand why things are the way they are and how to break free from repetitive patterns that no longer serve you. You may feel the urge to take bold steps and make decisions based on your own will, without being influenced by others' opinions. You'll gain clarity about what you truly want from life and feel determined to overcome any obstacles in your way. However, it's important to avoid making impulsive decisions, as they could backfire in the future. Aim for balanced and wise choices, staying grounded and using your head to navigate this period smartly. Be mindful of your actions and think things through before making any significant changes. By staying calm and rational, you can achieve your goals and find success. Gemini. For Geminis, the feet, left eye, and left side of the head are particularly sensitive during this time. Be cautious to avoid injuries and move carefully. If you need any treatment for these body parts, it's better to postpone it. Geminis are likely to experience nightmares during this period, which may represent deep-rooted fears in their subconscious. Disturbed sleep patterns are also possible. Pay attention to your dreams as they are meaningful. Note them down and try to interpret them to understand what fears are holding you back in life. For those traveling during this time, be extra careful with your belongings as there is a risk of theft. Things might get complicated for Geminis suffering from nervous system disorders, so take extra care of your health. This is a potent time for shadow work, where you can confront and get rid of any hidden demons or old behavioral patterns that are no longer serving you. Some Geminis might be tempted to make risky investments, but it is not advisable. Avoid impulsive decisions and rely on your intellect and intuition instead. When spending time alone, you might find that your mind is speaking loudly, providing clarity and vision. Be mindful of impulsive spending, as it could disrupt your budget. Keep a close check on your spending habits during this period to maintain financial stability. Cancer. For Cancerians, the calf muscles and ankles are particularly sensitive during this time, making you more prone to injuries. Move carefully and be cautious. If you need any treatments related to these areas, it is best to postpone them. Expect a significant transformation in your social circle. Things may not remain the same, and you might have some big realizations that will protect you from major problems in the future. You might form new friendships that will change your understanding of friendship or encourage you to make bold, courageous decisions without fear. Alternatively, this transformation might come from an inner realization rather than new friendships. This new understanding could lead to a status upliftment, making you feel more confident, free, and in control of your life. However, this period is not favorable for the health of your elder siblings. They may face some health complications, and there is a possibility of fights with elder siblings or friends, especially those who tend to be controlling. If such incidents occur, relationships might change permanently, so it is important to stay grounded and keep your anger in check. If something bothers you in this area, it might be better to ignore it. This is also a potent time for you to scrutinize your hopes, wishes, and desires. You will gain a clear vision of which ones are superficial and which ones hold true meaning and substantial value. Use this time to understand what truly matters to you and align your actions with your deeper values and aspirations. Leo. For Leos, the legs and knee area are particularly sensitive during this time, which increases the risk of injury. It's crucial to move carefully and be aware of your surroundings to avoid accidents. If you require any treatments for these areas, it's advisable to postpone them until a later date to prevent complications. You may find yourself facing disputes or disagreements with authority figures, which can lead to unsettling consequences. This is especially true if you're working in a job where conflicts with bosses are likely. Such disagreements often arise from differing opinions, and it's important to tread lightly in these situations. The tension might become significant enough that you might even contemplate leaving your job or experiencing a major change in your work responsibilities, such as a transfer to a different position or department. During this time, you may also feel the need to reflect on your public image, fearing that it could be at risk. This realization may motivate you to take bold steps to enhance your reputation or remove elements that threaten your standing in the eyes of others. You might consider actions that demonstrate your commitment to maintaining a positive image, which can include improving your performance or engaging in activities that boost your visibility. Additionally, old repetitive patterns related to recognition or career might begin to shatter, opening the door for new opportunities. You could experience significant realizations that help you gain clarity in your professional life, allowing you to identify weaknesses or loopholes that need addressing. This newfound understanding will empower you to make necessary improvements in your work environment. Overall, it's essential to avoid engaging in arguments with authority figures during this period. Staying calm and composed will help you navigate the challenges you face while maintaining stability in your professional relationships. By focusing on constructive actions and staying grounded, you can effectively manage any disputes that arise and work toward a more positive outcome. Virgo. For Virgos, the thighs and buttocks are particularly sensitive areas during this time, making them more prone to injuries. It's essential to be cautious and move carefully to avoid accidents. Taking extra care of your physical health will help you prevent any unnecessary setbacks. You may feel an urge to take bold steps regarding your life direction, which could lead you to pursue risky opportunities impulsively. While it might seem exciting in the moment, these decisions can backfire in the future. It's crucial to stay grounded and think carefully before acting on these impulses. Significant transformations are likely in your inner beliefs and values. These changes may arise from deep personal realizations or external events that challenge your perspective. You might encounter situations that clear obstacles in your path, facilitating future growth and prosperity. Some Virgos might consider filing legal cases against enemies, but it's advisable to avoid this action for now. Carefully analyze the situation before pursuing any legal proceedings, as it could lead to complications and trouble for you. For student Virgos, avoiding conflicts with teachers is important, as these disputes could disrupt your studies. If you've been struggling with higher education, whether it's passing exams or securing admission, now is a favorable time to put in the effort, as positive results are likely. Additionally, if you're contemplating a spiritual journey, this period is opportune for seeking solutions to personal problems. Just be cautious about feeling overly confident in your own wisdom. Remaining open to expert advice will help you avoid complications. Overall, this time is excellent for making unbiased and objective decisions that align with your long-term goals. Libra natives should avoid all types of surgeries during this time, as it may not be the best period for medical procedures. It's essential to be extra cautious when driving, operating machinery, or handling sharp objects. The risk of injuries or accidents is notably high for Libras right now, so taking precautions is crucial. Minor disagreements with a spouse can escalate into more serious conflicts. Your partner may exhibit aggressive behavior or become overly demanding and controlling. It's important to navigate these situations with care to prevent further complications. Tensions may also arise with your spouse's family, leading to additional stress. During this period, a secret may be revealed that could significantly change the dynamics of your relationships, particularly concerning your marriage. This secret might involve financial matters related to your spouse, which could bring about unexpected challenges. For those Libras involved in investigative work, this time can be especially potent for uncovering truths. You might find yourself feeling suspicious of others, leading to a general mistrust. This attitude can cause you to react in exaggerated ways, making normal emotional responses seem more intense than usual. It's vital to recognize this tendency and try to manage your reactions. Some Libras may feel motivated to take bold steps to address the darker aspects of their lives. Whether it's confronting personal challenges or making significant changes, this could be a time for transformation and growth. Taking proactive measures can help you move towards a more positive path. Scorpios should exercise caution during this time, particularly concerning their genitals, as this area of their body may be more vulnerable to injury. It's important to be mindful of their physical well-being and take preventive measures to avoid any potential issues. This period may inspire Scorpios to take bold steps in their relationships, especially regarding marriage. Many may feel compelled to break free from old, repetitive patterns that have held them back. This desire for change can lead them to prioritize their own needs and desires, gaining clarity about what they truly want from their relationships. For those who are unmarried, this self-awareness can be particularly beneficial, helping them to define their relationship goals more clearly. However, for married Scorpios, these bold actions might lead to disturbances in their marital life. Rash decisions or impulsive behavior could escalate tensions, potentially resulting in serious conflicts or even separation if not approached carefully. In the realm of partnerships, whether personal or professional, this time is not favorable. Scorpios may face challenges that threaten existing partnerships, leading to disagreements or complications. Those involved in business partnerships should be especially cautious, as disputes could arise that may necessitate re-evaluating their collaborative strategies. Scorpios are advised to avoid making hasty decisions during this period, as impulsive choices could lead to regrettable outcomes in the future. It's essential to take time to reflect and consider the long-term implications of any actions taken, especially in partnership contexts. Overall, Scorpios may display a dominating attitude during this time, often ignoring the perspectives of others. This assertiveness can provoke similar reactions from those around them, creating a cycle of conflict. It's vital for Scorpios to maintain self-control and set healthy boundaries to prevent escalating tensions, ensuring that their interactions remain constructive and balanced. Sagittarius. Sagittarius's lower abdomen is a particularly sensitive area during this time. It's important to be cautious and move carefully to avoid any potential injuries. If any treatment or medical procedure is needed for this part of the body, it's advisable to postpone it for now. Many Sagittarians may feel frustrated with the adversities in their lives during this period. This frustration could push them to take bold steps to overcome these challenges. However, it is crucial to avoid making impulsive decisions, as recklessness and risk-taking tendencies are high. Those who have jobs might find their office environment increasingly aggravating, leading to feelings of being trapped. Some may even consider quitting their jobs due to the circumstances. This time can bring clarity regarding their professional lives, and they should trust their intuition while seeking creative solutions to their problems. For Sagittarians involved in physical fitness or sports, extra caution is needed. The body is highly prone to injuries and accidents during this time. Any disputes or confrontations should be handled with care, as reacting physically could lead to dangerous situations. It's better to stay grounded and use logical thinking rather than physical force to resolve conflicts. This period is also not favorable for obtaining any kind of loan. Sagittarians are more likely to lose their temper and make significant mistakes if they are not careful. It's essential to maintain a level head and keep anger in check to avoid blunders that could have long-term consequences. Overall, Sagittarians should focus on staying grounded, thinking before acting, and managing their frustration and anger effectively. By doing so, they can navigate this challenging period more successfully, finding constructive ways to address their problems and achieve clarity in various aspects of their lives. Capricorn. Capricorns need to be extra careful about their upper abdomen and back, as these areas are particularly sensitive and prone to injury or issues during this time. If any treatment is required for these body parts, it's better to postpone it. Capricorns are likely to take bold steps for their amusement, which might make them excessively prideful and lead to clashes with others. They may act selfishly and thanklessly, feeling a heightened sense of self-importance and independence. This careless attitude can create conflicts, and Capricorns need to be mindful of their behavior. They might also become fearful of losing their pride and prestige, reacting instinctively to protect it, which can worsen the situation. Capricorns should act wisely and use their brains to handle any bad situations that arise. It's essential to use tact rather than force, especially in their personal relationships. Things are likely to get disturbed in their love life, education, and relationships with children. Breakups due to fights and arguments with a partner are possible. Those with children should avoid using forceful methods and instead be patient and tactful in handling them. Expect transformations in the realm of education. Any existing problems in this area are likely to be resolved, leading to a better understanding and progress. Capricorn should embrace these changes with a calm and thoughtful approach. During this period, Capricorns might feel super independent and display a careless attitude towards everything. This can be detrimental, so it's important to watch their behavior and avoid acting recklessly. Using tact and wisdom will help navigate this challenging time more effectively. Overall, Capricorns should focus on staying grounded and handling situations with patience and intelligence. By doing so, they can mitigate potential conflicts and make the most of the transformations occurring in their lives. Aquarians should be extra cautious about their chest area and heart during this time, as these are sensitive parts of their body. If any treatment is required for these areas, it's better to postpone it. For those already suffering from heart-related diseases, things might get a bit more complicated. Expect fights and quarrels at home, particularly disputes with family members, especially mothers or mother-like figures. There might be a feeling of being trapped in household matters and a strong desire to get rid of it, leading to a sense of weakness in resolving issues. Aquarians might consider taking bold steps to address these problems, but it's crucial not to take any foolish risks. Decisions should be made thoughtfully, using one's brain. During this time, intuition powers are strong, and clarity of mind regarding household matters is likely to be attained. A significant transformation is likely related to home or fixed property. Some Aquarians might consider taking bold steps to sell their fixed property or car. It's important to be cautious while driving as well. Mental peace might be missing during this period, so it's essential to keep anger in check. Any unnecessary overreaction can worsen situations at home. Being cooperative and supportive with your spouse is vital, as differences or ego conflicts are likely to arise during this time. Ensuring a harmonious relationship will help mitigate potential conflicts. Additionally, the health of mothers or mother-like figures might be a cause for concern. It's important to be attentive and supportive, offering help and care when needed. Overall, Aquarians should focus on maintaining calmness and clarity, avoiding impulsive decisions, and using their intuition and wisdom to navigate through this challenging period. Pisces should be extra cautious about their hands, throat, neck, and arms during this time, as these areas are prone to injury. If any treatment is required, it's best to postpone it for now. Their speech is likely to be aggressive and provoking, which can lead to fights with siblings, cousins, and neighbors. It's crucial to avoid these conflicts as things can get nasty. Choose words carefully and try to speak less, being precise and to the point, as their natural way of speaking may provoke others. Pisces' brain will be working very fast, which is beneficial for those in computing fields, as they may come up with creative solutions. However, restlessness will be at its peak, so going for a short travel might help in finding peace of mind. Any financial problems can be resolved during this time, but they should be careful while signing any documents and avoid doing so in a rush. There is a tendency for Pisces to promise things they might not be able to deliver later, so they should avoid making risky decisions, especially in these areas. The health of younger siblings is also a sensitive concern, as they are prone to injuries. Pisces should be attentive and cautious about this. Additionally, Pisces might feel frustrated by some unfulfilled wishes. Some might take risks out of curiosity, but it's better to avoid such actions as they can lead to messy situations. This period requires Pisces to accept life as it is, whether it's good or bad. They should refrain from behaving in a hyperactive manner and strive for calmness and clarity. By doing so, they can navigate through this challenging period more effectively.